Okay. I got one more in me. Maybe baby difficulty's actually good. Yeah, if you want to, like, never face strife in your life, and then, like, win every run, and then be like, why am I bored with this game? Negative Steam review, it's boring. Leave an ignorant Steam review. I've played 300 hours of this, and it's out of new content. Negative review. Entering the shell home. If you want to learn the game and get better. Bro, this isn't like, you know, rock climbing. It's a toy for leisure entertainment. There's no reason to sacrifice current fun, because there might be fun in the future. Like, that's going to med school. You do your residency, and you're like, I want to die. And then later, you're like, I only work 2 days a week, and I drive a Mercedes. This is just this is G.I. Joe. I'm just going to pose his arms like finger guns and go, you're dead, Peppa Pig. What is this? Some kind of chest. Emeraldon parasites will emerge from defeated enemies. That's like a snake toilet. I'm going to go for this one. I didn't even look at the negative. Some kind of version of enemies explode. I don't know. I'm feeling okay. He's wasting 2 days a week for a Mercedes? We got like vehicle inflation or something, man. Something's not right. Maybe it's because now I live in like Vancouver. When I was a kid, I lived in Kingston, which is like smaller. But when I was a kid, if there was like somebody in your neighborhood who drove a nice Mercedes, you knew it. Nowadays, you go meet like, you know, like a dude hanging up light fixtures in your condo or something like that. He shows up with the Mercedes. You're like, what the hell? Now you see like a McLaren when you're out. You don't even bat an eye. Like, whatever happened to the Toyota Corolla? Whatever happened to the Honda Civic? Faster bullets, longer range. Melee weapons burn enemies. Faster sprint. Blue is rarer than green, right? Yes. I'll take faster bullets, longer range. I'll take bullets travel towards the direction I point. And I don't need anything else. I got a Civic out front. Horse tack is attached. Riding... I was gonna be like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if the song said riding in my Porsche? Then I realized he does say you can whip your Porsche. If Lil Nas X has one fan, I am him. I think. I don't know. I've only heard like 2 songs. They seem okay though. Owning a Civic is a flex these days? Is that why I've never seen... you know what drove me crazy as well, or is driving me crazy? When I was a kid... Well, not a kid, but like a teenager. The Honda CR-V was everywhere. Nowadays, you don't see anybody rocking a Honda CR-V. You'll see some Toyota RAV4s. You never see a CR-V. What happened to the Honda CR-V, man? It used to be the dominant mid-sized SUV for the Canadian family. I drive a CR-V. They're everywhere. Bro, they're getting their butt kicked by the RAV4. Can somebody look up sales figures? Toyota RAV4 versus Honda CR-V. Finger gun. Okay. It's melee. I think there's more CR-Vs. I'm telling you, it's crazy. The RAV4, it's got to be like... I feel like there's got to be 3x RAV4s. At least here. Which means I technically can't be proven wrong. Which is awesome. It's a nice sounding weapon. It's 3-2 in sales in favor of the RAV4. So what is that, like 4-1? The Ravissance. I just feel like in general, and I was like, well, let me explain to you my family's history with cars, okay? My dad had a Dodge Shadow when I was really young, like, you know, 3 years old. And he hated it. He said it was a piece of crap and he would never buy another Dodge vehicle ever again. Then he bought a candy apple red 1996 Ford Taurus. I know what you're gonna say. Is it the one that had the Winamp skin center console? Yes, it did. And at the time, I thought that shit was like the coolest looking car on the planet. And maybe it was, because it sold a lot of units, that's for sure. I'm sure it was one of the, like, top 5 most popular cars in North America for a while. Then, he was like, it's kind of a piece of crap. And I'll never buy another Ford product again as long as I live. Then he bought a Honda Accord, and that thing was pure gas. That was a beautiful car. So after the Honda Accord, he also bought a CRV. Or my mom got a CRV. And she loved the CRV as well. Now they drive Lexuses, which is like the... I mean, I'm not trying to, you know, out my parents for being bougie. They've worked hard, they deserve it. The Lexus also, they enjoy. They're not a Honda family anymore, but I've always had positive things to say about Honda as a result of that experience. But now I feel like Hondas aren't cool anymore. In the mid-2000s, you know, everyone was driving the gray or silver Civic. Maybe they upgraded to an Accord. The CRV was like on top of the world. Nowadays, I feel like I don't see like modern Civics. I feel like I don't see many modern Accords. I see very few modern CRVs, and I see Priuses fucking everywhere. Camrys, Corollas. I don't think I need health yet. I want to break another crystal. But I also don't know anything about cars. And I live in, like, I think what is a vehicularly unique part of North America. Which is to say that 1 in 5 people in Vancouver is a realtor, so I think there's a lot of, like, leased BMWs out there. See a lot of BMWs. The #1 car, like, by far, I feel, is the white Tesla Model 3, though. Like, that's just... You can't escape it. Help me. I'm going to smack you with my gun. Look at this, look at this. You're in the crucible, it's over for you. You did not get stunned. Bro, I'm out of ammunition for like almost everything. I'm in a lot of trouble. I'm in a world of hurt. I don't know how I'm gonna kill a boss with no bullets. I don't know if I have enough money to get more bullets. The boss is here. Hey, why would I not even try to block the shot? Hello, sir. Ammo. Thank you so much. I guess it's not ammo, it's durability. That's okay. I'm not afraid to get a little up close and personal. Gotta admit, it does a lot of damage. Yes, yes, okay. I don't know if I want to stand so close to you. Like, I feel like I'm listening to Sting and the Police right now. Please do not stand so close to me. Me when I'm at the grocery store in May 2020. I'll just say me when I'm at the grocery store now, but... Okay, you're dead. We made it. We lived. Beacon-powered electricity turret. Rat bullets? Melee durability? Sure, let's... I guess I'm going melee build for now. We're paying attention for once. Me when I'm at the grocery store? Excuse me, Shopkeep, can you fix the self-checkout machine? Me, when I'm using the self-checkout machine and the self-checkout machine breaks, so they come over and fix it, and then when I go to check out, it asks me for a tip option, and I say, what is the tip for? And they say, we did a great job fixing the self-checkout machine. Double melee attack. Well worth it. Now, I'm probably not going to give up finger gun. Faster bullets? I mean, I don't need a next level of linear field. I can't even trade this. I don't even have it anymore. A lot of tip discourse again. Have you noticed that? I don't even know why I'm feeding you, but there's a Twitter account that went viral for 55 Vocaliber. A Twitter account that goes viral for like posting receipts from tips that they get at their job, and some of them are pretty bad. And like, let's just imagine you live in a world where tipping is normal, okay? If you're European, then it's going to be hard for you. But in North America, it's very common, okay? Standard tip, like 15%, 20%. It used to be 15 was standard. Now, if you say you tip 15, people are like, you're an asshole. Because the news thing that people lie about is they say they tip 25. So you got to say you do at least 20 if you want to stay in the conversation. Anyway, they post receipts. Some of them are pretty bad. Some of them is like $53 bill. The person tips $2, rounds it up to 55. That's pretty bad, okay? Like for North America. But one of them was getting me because the bill was 170 and they tipped 30 to round it up to 200. And people were roasting them. They're like, they tipped 18% on this bill and it's $170. The higher that the bill gets, the higher percentage that the proportion of the tip should be as well. And I was like, don't lump the dude tipping 30 on 170 into the, say, the dude that's got $2 on a $53 bill. That's crazy.
This place fills you with an acquainted feeling, an urge to look.
I'm just saying, I got no problem with tipping because it's easier to just accept it than to change it. I don't have any power in that department. The Invader. Well, what does this do? This seems cool. What does this do? Ah, it doesn't seem as cool. I'm going to stick with this one. Porco Land. But like, if we're gonna start shaming people for like a 18% tip or something like that, all I'm gonna say is like it's gonna backfire. People are gonna say if 18's not acceptable, then get ready for 0. Accept Soul Baby fetch quest. Sure, why not? All right, I'm ready. I don't know what I gotta do. I can imagine what I gotta do. Okay, missed every single shot to start with. If you see a red circle, run away. Hey, remember, you can block bullets. Remember that? I can block bullets with my melee weapon. I'm recalling this now. Why are you so strong? I feel like you're stronger than you should be for the amount of durability I'm using to kill you. I tend to tip 20. I mean, there was like a period of like a year and a half when stuff started reopening more seriously after COVID, where I made an effort to tip even more just because I was like, you guys basically got screwed. But there is like some tip inflation now, man. Like there's tipping on everything. It used to be like, you know, if you got a tip option at a coffee shop after just getting like a drip coffee handed to you, you were kind of like, really? A tip option? Nowadays, like that's standard. And at Subway, there's a tip option on like the Interact machine when you order your sandwich and you're like, what the hell are we doing here? Do not dodge. Do I need a gun? Not really. Stompable bomb buttons? 20... Do not stomp on anything. Defeated enemies throw ice runes. That's just too much text. I refuse to look at anything that has that much text. Again, I understand tipping. I wouldn't say I'm pro tipping. I would say I'm pro, you know, when in Rome, do what the Romans do. You know, I live in North America. Tipping is... Did I stomp on something? I live in North America. Tipping is standard here, so I tip. When I go to Japan and tipping is non-standard, I don't tip. All I'm saying is if you could take it too far. And I think we've probably taken it too far. It'd be nice to walk it back just a little bit. Banana attack on reload? Why not? Back away, banana breath. What did you eat for lunch? A banana? Take some ammo, please. 109% ammo? Tipping is bad for the work environment as a whole. I would disagree. I would say that the standard of tipping existing is bad for the work environment because it enables the employer to pay lower wages. But because they're already enabled to pay lower wages, then it's really bad for the work environment to not tip. I mean, I've had the same position for like my entire adult life. You can be against tipping, but in order for it to be like ideologically consistent, that you think you're doing something well, you have to be doing more than just saying, I don't support tipping and then not tipping. You have to be like emailing your congressperson like once a month and going like, hey, we need to pay servers a living wage and abolish tipping. I need my health. I need more health than this. This is not enough health. I needed more health than that. You didn't... What? It was not health. It's a spirit, baby. I think I'm going to die. What if I don't live in North America, but I travel there? You should definitely tip, for sure. I mean, like, that's a given. I don't have any. I mean, like, the reason we don't have anything else to talk about is because the tipping discussion is probably like the oldest discussion on the internet at this point. Shit started in like Reservoir Dogs. I should be sprinting. And the French Big Mac. Excuse me, he wasn't in France, he was in Belgium. It was the Flemish Big Mac. Swordster. I mean, honestly, the finger gun's not really doing it for me anymore. Let's give it a chance. He was in Amsterdam? Oh, never mind. I thought he was in Belgium for some reason. Also, the other thing that's hard to tease apart with, like, tipping is I feel like everybody is, like, recycling the same lie that we all heard from, like, our uncles growing up. I can't be in here. I'm gonna die. Like, they're always like, well, I tip 15% because my friend's friend's sister's friend worked as a waitress in a high-end bar, and she made $750 a night on tips, and guess what, brother? It's all under the table. And I'm like, this is... It maybe happened, like, to one lady, but then the story has become so mimetic at this point that it's used... The same way people are like, you know... I never give money to the homeless because there's a homeless guy that lives in a city that I went to once. Well, I didn't go there, but my friend lived there. Actually, they didn't live there. They went on vacation there. And they said at night, They packed up all their stuff and a Mercedes came and picked them up and drove them back to a mansion on the other side of town. And I'm like, nobody who's told this story has ever actually seen it themselves, but they're like all 100% sure that it happens all the time. Just like my friend is a teacher, and you wouldn't believe she was going through the attendance and kids' names these days. She said, La'a, is La'a here? And then the lady held up her hand and said, it's actually Ladasha. These are things that I don't think ever happens in living memory, but for some reason, they all exist in our, in our shared cultural stories. I don't want to fight the boss. I'm scared. Also, like, we have to tip waiters and waitresses as well, because they also go out to eat and then they got a tip. There's 2 health jars back there. Don't kill me. There's 2 health jars. But there's one more for a baby. And then I can't leave! Don't shoot. Or I'll shoot. I got you. I've got all 4 babies. Take me back to the base. Excuse me? Is this not where... This is not my spawning room. This is not my beautiful house. I can't leave? I can leave now? Gain max health! I lived! I should have gained... Well, actually, the order doesn't matter, I guess. Where's my boss at? Am I not on this room? It says the boss is here? Are they sleeping? They were just chilling? Me when I'm trying to find my lifted Dodge Ram 1500 in the Home Depot parking lot. Where is that large... This is not my large automobile. So, wait, we can make this work. Is this anything? Me when I'm driving my leased BMW and I don't know how to let other people know that I'm about to make a left turn and cut them off. How do I work this? Me when I accidentally fall asleep in my shed. I may find myself living in a shotgun Borat singing... Listen, we're gonna get to something eventually here. Borat singing Once in a Lifetime. This is my beautiful wife, not letting the days go by. Let the potassium hold you down. Oh, man, that could be good. That could work, man. Borat doing Once in a Lifetime at karaoke. That could go somewhere. Bro, where's your final little fucking health walk? Get me out of here. Yeah, sure, I would sack max health for something, but first I gotta break a frickin' vase tonight. You're just in here? You're just in here. Okay, nothing to worry about then. Did you guys see that Pete Davidson is playing Mirage in the new Transformers movie, Rise of the Beasts? I'm pretty excited, personally. I've always wanted to see Mirage on the big screen. And what could be greater than Mirage's telltale wisecracks with the comedic stylings of one Peter Davidson? I don't know anything about what I'm talking about. Did you hear that baby Gronk got rizzed up by Livy? Get on. You stink. You stink. You fucking suck. I own you. Oh, man. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, no, he's coming back. I'll take the ammo, please. Thank you so much. I'll take the health, please. Thank you so much. I'll leave forever, if you don't mind. I'm just jumping. I'm just jumping. Are you doing anything? You're just relaxed? Oh, okay. I should have faster reaction time than that. Keep attacking. You're just breaking bullets. Dude, I'm crazy. I'm gonna own them here. Enter the funky smelling cave. 20 shards. Skip challenge. Extremely strong gravity. I'll take extremely strong gravity. What would people look like if gravity on Earth was like twice as strong as it actually was? As it actually is? Would we be really short or really tall? You might say really short because the force would actually push us down, thus making it like harder to be taller. But maybe we'd be really tall because like we'd still need to reach things, right? Like shelves and stuff like that. Basketball hoops. So there might be like increased secondary selection for height. You know what I mean? No? Okay. Fair enough. I guess I gotta go legendary and get crazy rat lady. She just sort of follows me around. I'm down with that. More loot? This is, it's crazy. Wind stomp, fire stomp, expanded block. I do be blocking. No, I don't. Let's go wind stomp. I will find you. I will kill you. I don't have money. What I do have is a very particular set of skills. Skills that make me a nuisance for a man such as yourself. What's going on with the rats? You know what? I do see her throwing some rats over there. I'll take a beacon barrage during battle. I will upgrade my whetstone so my melee weapons last longer. Hot take, Taken is crap. I don't know if that's a hot take. I think it's a pretty not good movie. If anything, they're lucky they made like 2 of them. Or 3 of them, sorry. So that, like, the first one looks better by comparison. And it's the same thing that happened with, like, Transformers. Like, I think Transformers 1 is kind of, like, not good at all. But because the sequels are so obviously worse, then, like, it makes the original look a little better. And by the way, if you were born in like 1999, this conversation is not for you. I get, like, it's a formative moment. You were 8 when you saw it in theaters. Like, that, I can't argue with that. That's just Mother Nature. Yeah, I think I would go 50% rat rate and 20% more health. Now, Rat Race, that's a movie. Saw that in theaters in sunny Belleville, Ontario. Trade shoes for electric bullets. I'm not interested, honestly. I'm not interested. I'll tell you why I'm not interested, because I'm mostly doing melee right now. 20 shards for more durability. Easiest money ever spent. Got anything else for me here? Lose your sword. Lose your banana reload. Lose your cruise missiles. I'll lose cruise missiles for that in a heartbeat. Thoughts on Bullet Train? I thought Bullet Train was fun. I enjoyed it when I saw it on the airplane. I'll trade my vocaliber for this. I'm going full melee. Bullet Train, I don't think it's an amazing movie. Melee wall break, dodging spikes, exploding frog. I'll take melee wall breaks. I'm going in. I don't think it's an amazing movie, but one thing that annoys me sometimes is that when it comes to action movies, if you enjoy it, you always have to, like, couch it in the fact that you recognize that it's not, like, you know, it's not past lives, right? You always got to be like, well, if you're looking for something at the multiplex where you could just turn your brain off and it's so nice to see Brad Pitt having fun in the movies again. I get it's not high art. If you're looking for something to see that'll tickle your cerebrum a little bit, you got to go see Past Lives. But if you're just looking to have a good time and you don't take yourself too seriously, then maybe, just maybe, Bullet Train, it's not that I thought it was the best movie ever made, but at the same time, it's just like, it can just be fun. Like, you don't have to... Like, action movies, this might sound crazy, but I think that they're... What's the word I'm looking for? Systematically? I think action movies are systematically actually underrated. Most people, I believe, probably hold the opposite opinion, that maybe they're overrated. But I genuinely think that action movies are looked down upon too much. Just because of the genre that they're in. I'm going in. Melee lasers. Close-up camera. The camera do be close up. But I'm also only using melee anyway, so maybe it's a buff. Although I can't see anything. Holy cow, it's a large lad right there. And yet he's dead. Like, you can like multiple kinds of films, you know? Speaking of which, we got like the John Wick 4 soundtrack right here. Like, you can like movies where like a hot dude kills somebody with like a spoon or something like that. And you can also watch movies where like Jesse Eisenberg's younger brother pretends that he invented a Pink Floyd song and sings it at a talent show. Like, it's a beautiful thing in this world. There's multiple options for you. Iron Man! Iron Man's glove! I want max health. Clutch reference to the squid and the whale. Nobody makes sly allusions to Noah Baumbach movies like me. You offering game suggestions in the chat, not realizing that it has about as much usefulness as Adam Driver turning the steering wheel when the car is floating down the river in white noise. Mr. Baumbach stick. So, is this anything? Mr. Shaggy singing about his favorite film director who's married to Greta Gerwig, is that correct? I don't keep up on my gossip as much these days. You guys know Noah Baumbach? No? Okay. He's a guy, he's made some stuff. Did he do Kicking and Screaming? Chat, can I get a confirmation? Did Noah Baumbach do Kicking and Screaming? Not the Will Ferrell movie where he coaches youth soccer. He did? Thank you, thank you. Dragon Do-Over with a cursed heart? I don't know what it is, but it looks fucking sick, dude. Yes, he did the great one. It's a good movie. Kicking and Screaming, I'm here to tell you, good movie. And I'm not talking about the Will Ferrell one where he coaches youth soccer. I'm out of here. The Drill Dozer. It's rare that a game can make you laugh these days. The last game I played that really made me laugh, and I think it's a little cerebral for some people, but it's called High Life. No, wait, High on Life? High Life is... It's the kicking and screaming bit, but backwards. Run, 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 run from it when it spins. High on Life is, like I said, a little bit cerebral. It's kind of like if Rick and Morty fucked South Park, and their baby was the Fairly Odd Parents. You see the tweet in the Foghorn Leghorn voice that said, I say, you're pissing too damn loud, boy. It's the middle of the night and you're pissing in the center of the bowl like you're frying chicken in there. It's a stealth mission, boy. You gotta piss on the side of the bowl. The side. It's actual, maybe one of the top 100 tweets ever made. Is Rat Lady dead? She has an X over her health bar. What was great, too, is when I saw it, I was in an elevator going underground to a bunker 200 feet below sea level. But, I only saw the text because I didn't have enough data to get the picture. And just reading the text, I was like, I bet there's a picture of Foghorn Leghorn here. And absolutely. That's how you know you've written it in the perfect voice. She's back! 76 shards. People to you as well. I'll take a better melee. I'll take better Iron Man. I'll take Poison Stomp. I will actually pick it up. Daddy Doug, thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. NL, where would you get your memes from if Twitter didn't exist? I probably, like, wouldn't get as many memes, and I would, like, just to be honest, I think I would be more well-adjusted as a result. I was saying this in the Discord last night, and I believe it. As bad as the Twitter For You page is, and it really is, like, a lot of, like, dude does a backflip while also eating bread type content, but also it's so much better than the following page, which is just like my friends complaining about their lives. I don't want to see that. That's what the group chat is for. I now, like, Twitter, I can go to it to be, like, somewhat entertained. It's weird because, like, the website is demonstrably, like, a lot worse, but the content that I see is a lot better. Even if it almost exclusively comes from, like, you know, meme account aggregators, all run by, like, one 16-year-old kid in southern Idaho. Like, I don't know, I mean, it just goes to say you, like, or just goes to say is social media maybe is better that way. Okay, dump this swordster. Give me something good here. I got a stop sign. It's Rumbleverse all over again. No entry. Do not dodge. Helpful royal pumps. Do not sprint. It's automatic. Do not sprint. I oftentimes forget there's even a sprint button. That was not what I should have done there, but that's okay. I could recycle another weapon. I mean, I feel like there's not much reason to have, like, 2 melee weapons, but it's where we're at. We gotta break the maypole. Sure, let's dump this stop sign. Let's recycle that son of a gun. My timeline's all good doctor clips. I mean, Jay is probably... Oh, the Pumpkin Man! You must have been clicking on those memes like crazy, right? Beacon activation stops time. Electric sprint. I'll take beacon activation stops time. You must have been clicking on endless Dr. Han reactions, right? It's the only explanation. I may have stopped and glanced, but I ain't clicking. I honestly think it's part of the reason that my For You page might be messed up. I gotta rush you while time's stopped here. Never mind. I think part of it is that, like, sometimes I'll just get served a tweet that's so insane. There you are. That I have to, like, click on the tweet to try to... I'm dead, for sure. To try to understand the context. And then just by clicking on the tweet, Twitter goes, oh, he loves tweets about, like, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And I'm like, it's not that I don't, necessarily. It's that I'm just fucking confused, man. I should leave? I should leave here. And buy this. And then go back. And the boss is still here. That's perfect. Stop hitting me! Alright, you got me. I think we did okay, though. Throw in a little /.